Hey all, welcome back. This is a little share. It's actually an extraction from the longer format of the live Q&A recently. And I thought this question and answer might be generally helpful for some people. I'll try to have it kind of defined in the title so that you're only clicking on it if it's something that will be useful to you in your claim or your post-claim activity with the SSA with regard to either Social Security disability, SSI dependent benefits, or retirement benefits, or anything else that could touch on the Social Security world that we all swim in right now. So I hope it helps, and I will talk to you later. If you ever want to be there live, that would be Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the usually about 2 hours Q&A session, so anybody can ask their Social Security questions if they so desire. Okay, I will see you then. Bye, guys. Robert, is there a percentage of cases that get overturned on the first appeal? I appreciate your YouTube channel. Thank you. It's very informative. I appreciate that very much. Thanks for being here. There is, and there's like a waterfall chart, right? If 35 or so percent in the national sphere win on initial, and if they all appealed, which many do not, so these numbers aren't going to be clear regardless. If 15% of those that appeal initial do get overturned and win on reconsideration, how many get overturned on the first appeal? The last waterfall chart I think I saw was about 15%. Now that's overall. Imagine if you were a person who actually worked on your appeal, or your lawyer did, or your non-attorney rep. So I will say for a fact that I don't have a 15% overturn on recon. It is something greater than that. And I try not to keep track of it, but it's not uncommon at all. But we work on recon, and we work with our clients on their function report and their work history report to make sure it's accurate and responsive and not inaccurately damaging in an inaccurate way. So there's a lot of things you can do on initial and recon to not have to go the full 9 yards to ALJ hearing, including always reporting your new visits. Or if you get a new doctor, it's up to you to make sure that the SSA or the DDS with the adjudicator gets that information, right? So they can order those records, and be the squeaky wheel potentially with your adjudicator. Now, there is some camps that suggest that if you're so able to be communicative with your adjudicator and really organized, it might be inconsistent with things you may have mentioned you couldn't do or were very troubled with. If you don't have a lawyer to do all the phone calls for you, or all the letters, all the write-ups, everything to facilitate all that stuff and handle the conversations so that you don't have to worry about making a mistake or saying something that out of turn that really wasn't responsive, but you didn't understand the question or the purpose behind the question, then you have to, I think, because you do need them to get that information. Now you have their fax number, and they should have sent you a barcode. You can send it all in writing. Even if you if you have a hand problem, I wouldn't suggest you handwrite it, but there are other ways to get them the information, the contact information for the new providers, or tell them about the new visits without speaking to them on the phone, if that's a problem. So there's different ways to skin that cat, but So you just saw a little clip from one of our live Q&As. It might leave you more questions, particularly if you had a little piece of that applied to you and some more facts that would make things different. If you do, feel free to put a comment down below about the extra details, and we could maybe even make a video on the particular aspects of that you'd be interested in. So in any event, I hope to see you on Wednesdays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also 9 a.m. every day, we have a share from the field, so to speak, of things that happen in our workday. So hope to see you then, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.